We're Trisha and Randy. Welcome to our van build, plus where to go, what to see. It's adventure time. Hey, Trish here. So our 6-month update is turning into an 8-month update. But in case you're new to the channel, we have a Ford Transit passenger van. We got it empty. We have a whole series of videos on how we built it out. So in late September of 2021, we set off on this journey from the Atlanta area to California. And it was fabulous. The only thing that we felt we were missing as we went past all these amazing areas where they had 4x4 trails, we just wanted to be able to go off-road. And yeah, we have bikes, but I mean really go off-road. So from the Chiricahua National Monument, Randy bought a Jeep. Yeah, and then we went back to Atlanta and picked it up. And it has been a blast. We're learning how to do 4x4. Randy had a Jeep years ago in Texas, but they didn't have the type of stuff in Texas where he lived that we're finding in Arizona and Utah and California and all that. So we're learning. I should say he's learning. I have yet to learn how to drive a stick shift. I tried in Florida. Anyway, so that's something I still have to learn. Yeah, I'll work on that. We've been doing a lot. Everything's going great with van life. Absolutely love it. We had a bump in the road. We were out in Escalante, Utah, when we got a call from our youngest son, Nick, that he was in a car accident. Now, he and the other kid involved were fine. It wasn't Nick's fault. He was driving our old Suburban and it totaled it. So as a result, we ended up driving 2,000 miles home to get him a new car. Not a new car, a replacement car, although it is cool looking. So with the settlement from the totaled vehicle and the money that we got from our Leaf. Bye, little Leaf. We loved you. Which nobody had really been driving much since we had been gone. Sold that. We were able to get him a pretty cool Mazda 6. All is well. And we happened to get home just in time for Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day and we are in Athens visiting my son, Nicholas. And when I say home, this is my son Zachary's house. So we were able to get back here and find Nick a replacement for Mother's Day, also for our anniversary.
Trish is enjoying her duck Wellington.
Okay, this is really good. Hey, Rootstock in downtown Woodstock. We had a lovely 35th anniversary. So, yeah, it actually worked out really well. And the Southeast is glorious at this time of year. So, yeah, we've really been enjoying hanging out. My son had like a week-long business trip, and we were able to hang out at his house, get a lot done. Randy replaced, when we bought this Jeep, it had a lot of rust. So he's done a lot of work on this to replace the floor pan. Is that what it's called? Floor pan?
That.
It looks brand new. He actually did buy a brand new floor pan and put it in there. It was black.
Yeah.
And so he even painted it and made it look fabulous. So we've really been getting ready to take the boys with us. They're meeting us for Randy's birthday. They're meeting us in Seattle. And so now we've decided to put the tent and X-Bowls up there. Now, they'll camp in the tent when we're in an area that doesn't have grizzly bears. But if it's grizzly country, they don't want to sleep outside. So what we've done, you may see in my van build video, the reason why this is designed the way it is. We have over 6 feet on each side, over 12 feet of countertop space. But this panel flips up, and both of these make beds that are over 6 feet long. By the way, having the porta potty in here, awesome! Look at the puppy dog! Having the puppy dog in here is awesome! So all of this is working out well. The king size bed is awesome. It's kind of different levels right now because we've got these extra cushions in here. Zach is helping us. We're working on the bars that go behind these. When they're in couch mode, the bar goes right here to there, and then we can lean up against it. And that's been great, but the wooden ones we had, one of them broke. So we're switching to metal. It's been about 8 months, and we just pulled everything out. Let's see all the dirt. There's dirt that collects down in there. So I'm going to clean all this out. Sweep it, vacuum it, get it all nice and clean, reevaluate everything that has been put in here, and see if we need to repack it. A lot of it that I was pulling out, I don't think so. I sure don't need 2 tablecloths. So we just cleaned up the electrical side. We have our van divided into the wet area side and then the dry electrical side, and luckily it's working great. We've not opened this up in how many months, Rand? The whole time?
9 months.
A long time. And it's awesome that we haven't had to, because everything has been working great. Knock on wood. As you may know, these panels pull out, and you can have these are long bench seats. We got a new soda stream. That needs to be repaired still. See, that's how it's supposed to look. That's not how it's supposed to look. All of this is working out really well. This is where we store all the Easy Cool pieces that cover up all the windows. The freezer has been great. The cooktops, got 2 induction cooktops. That has been great. Everything has worked really well. I love having the huge sink. Love it. So I've got the little silicone pop-up tubs that I can fill up with just a little bit of water. Let's see, I've got all that room when I need it. Love the Berkey. So up there, I've got all these little tubs and stuff. Now, Randy has put a magnet on here that is so freaking strong that I have to pry it open with scissors. But let me tell you, that sucker's not coming open until you want it to. This, I love the spring. And you just do that to close it. These pop-up buttons, some of them work really well, some of them totally suck, but this whole door right here is out of whack, and it's latched, but it probably won't stay latched. Randy, how do you like driving the van?
It's easy.
It's smooth. Easy and smooth, and he loves it.
Even towing the Jeep.
Yep.
No problem.
The solar has been working out really well. And in the Southwest, gosh, we hardly had any need for additional energy. But we found that we did go ahead and get a generator as a backup, because if you have several days of cloudy weather, rain, or just shade, like in the Southwest, a lot of the campgrounds in Florida, anywhere in the East, they're shaded campgrounds. So you're not going to have the solar that you need like you do in the Southwest. Eating healthy on the road can be a challenge, and I do like to have fresh food, healthy greens, stuff like that. Now, I have found that I don't have room for the huge container of organic spring greens that I used to get. So what I get are romaine. I get romaine hearts, and I put them in a glass container like you would flowers, and I just shave the bottoms off the lettuce to keep it fresh. There's other things that I do that way too, some herbs. Often you'll have to leave things out on the counter more, and you know, fruits, vegetables, things like that, because there's just not enough room. So we are able to use more frozen vegetables that we keep in the freezer. That's been a great thing to have. We just celebrated our 35th anniversary, wedding anniversary, and we're still married after 8 months of being in a van together. So it's funny, when we were building this van, the number one comment I got from people was they could not spend that much time in a van or a small space with their spouse. Hey, and I can't say it's always easy. We get along about 95% of the time. Maybe more than that. But it's not like it's perfect all the time. But you know, after 35 years of marriage, after owning a business together, after doing countless home renovations and things like that together, yeah, it flares up and then it goes away. So, yeah, you just have to learn to fight fair. And remember that what you say cannot be taken back. I found that when we were doing this project in our driveway in a suburban neighborhood in the Southeast, you know, it's a swim tennis kind of place, that there were just as many people that thought we were crazy as envied us. And frankly, when you decide to do a major lifestyle change like we did, you have to do it because in your heart you just feel you're ready. You're ready to take on that adventure, and don't worry about what other people say. You'll find people that are like you out on the road. They'll get you. To join us on all of our adventures, subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon if you'd like to be notified every time we upload a video, which is usually on the weekend. And we always appreciate a like and comments. See you on the next adventure.